Well, here we are on the first railroad of Winter Trip 2026. We are running the rail cart, the electric rail cart.
Hank's a kitty cat up ahead.
There's a kitty cat. We're on the Red Springs in Northern with permission. And there's my buddy Eric. You're on YouTube, hey. Eric.
Hi, fans.
Just running right along here, along the rails. Looking good.
Parents of Hank run the Red Spring, North Carolina rail on our way to lunch. Where's your favorite place to eat lunch?
Parkton Grill.
There you go. We'll be there soon.
All right, so we got to cross over this washout, which they fixed up for speeders. And you can see we have a board in the middle. It's holding the rail. And they got the gauge set. So there shouldn't be a problem. You should be able to just go right over it. Don't fall.
Oh.
Yeah, and we did it. How awesome. Once again, we have a bridge. Here we go. Going across. All right, folks, here we are about to go over the special trestle. Eric is at the throttle. Let's go. We're at the Parkton end of the track. Just had a wonderful lunch at the Parkton Grill. Had their famous Philly cheesesteak and their awesome seasoned fries. How was your burger, Eric?
That was fantastic.
All right. Coming up on this bridge, that's a washout that the club has prepared with structural stabilities. Plenty safe enough for light rail cars such as speeders. Here we go. Take it easy, Eric, over this. Here we go, over the trestle. Here we go. Look at that. Woo. All right. Heading back to our starting point on our return trip. Here we are at milepost 227, Bigfoot Swamp, both sides. And we're coming up on a really nice train bridge, a real one this time. Eric's at the controls. Here we go, over the bridge. All right. Very good. Here we are coming back into the starting point. There's our 3 water towers over there. So we're doing our help to clear here. We just moved that tree out of the way on our way towards Red Springs. All right, here we are at Red Springs. We made it. There's Eric. There's the contraption, came from there. There's the town of Red Springs. And the chicken truck. Yep, chickens in the truck, there they are. All right, we're gonna turn this bad boy around, head back to Hollis Siding where we started. Here we go. the next crossing. On our way back, first bridge. Now, the railroad used to have Christmas trains, and they had people on these little platforms, some sort of thing. Here is the bridge. Whoa! Don't drop your phone. Woo! Well, wait, there's more. It always is. Got a couple of hills on the Red Springs line. Back there near Red Springs, there was good grade, and then we got this one here. Little dip. Very straight track for this part. Got the downhill and the uphill. At the bottom of the hill is a bridge. Here we go. I think this one's pretty long too. And we're approximately milepost 233. We had just passed it after I turned the camera off. Here is the long bridge. So here we are. There's Eric over there. He has the throttle. It's wireless. We have remote control. So we have these filled in dirt crossings here on this little community of double wides that's fenced in. So I don't know what that's all about. But there's no traffic here or anything. But there's too much sand. This is a sandy area of the country, in North Carolina in particular. So take the weight off the thing. We can just drive it across the dirt. So go ahead, Eric. Let her rip. Hopefully she won't derail. Oh, derailed. Stop, Eric. Back her up. All right, now let's go ahead and straighten her out. Try to get her back on the rails. Just spin it. There you go. Keep going. No, line it right up with that other rail. That wheel's lined up right on top of it. Keep going. A little more.
That's it. That's got it.
There you go.
That's it.
All right, now give it a little throttle. See if you get it through. There we go. Right on the rails. Now we're just going to walk around this way to the next crossing because we don't want to run it over there if there's any cars coming. So, got a dog.
Moving on up.
And he's going to run it up. No one's coming. Run it across. And there we go. And we just get back on and head on back to our starting point.
I didn't take a bunch of stuff about those.
So we got some sort of wildlife up ahead. Gotta film this. Might zoom in. Might be a kitty cat. He's looking at us like, what is that thing? He's a kitty kitty. Get the kitty kitty. There he goes. All gone. And right after the kitty kitty, we're at milepost 231. Coming out into a nice big open field. Oh, we got some bushes, Eric. Can we make it through the bushes? I I don't know, go slow. Yeah, we're alright. And here we are. Nice big open field. So there are, I believe, four bridges. Correct me if I'm wrong on this line. And I believe we're coming up to another one. 4 official bridges and 2 unofficial bridges. So I guess that'd be 6. All right, Eric?
Hey.
Six bridges altogether, counting the unofficial ones. We're coming up to the chicken plant. Almost back to Hollis Siding. Here comes the trestle, or bridge. And the sun is going down. It's about 4:15, maybe 4:30. The sun sets at 5, and we plan to be off the rails and in a warm truck. This is kind of pretty. Where all the chicken parts go? I don't know. Now, from this point, the rail line goes around the chicken plant. We're at milepost 230. Originally, it went straight, and then they built the plant, and they had to make the track go around it. So this is all new trackage. Pretty, tight turns here. Here we are at the chicken plant. Chicken plant. Look at that. Brand new building. Brand new track. Looks like they pumped some water out over here for something. Oh yeah, they got a water tank or unknown chemical tank. Alright. There's the chicken plant. It's really big. Got some people hanging out. It looks like an unmarked police car. Here we are at the chicken plant. Working, and it's called the Premium Minari Fresh Young Chicken. Family owned and operated since 1914. And Eric's going to come to a complete stop at the crossing. Make sure we're safe to proceed, and we're almost back. There's the water tower. So you might get out and flag this. So we'll be right back at you.
Looking at it.
There's our shadows. The sun is setting. Woo, smell that. That is chicken plant smell. Man.
Get out of that.
So here we are back at Hollis Siding, where we started from. Got one more crossing, and we will be home. All right. We got trucks and everything, so once again, we will be flagging. Well, we made it safely across the crossing, and what does Eric see?
Frog.
Spring frog. But we got equipment under the shed, so we're going to go and back in on the other end of the siding. But we are back at Hollis Siding, and from Eric and myself, hello! We would like to wish you a good holiday season. I hope you enjoyed the ride on the Red Springs and Northern. Over and out from Hank and Eric and Rail Ventures. Please like and subscribe. Here we are at Hollis Siding. There's my truck. Over and out. Wait, there's still more. We're riding backwards. Yes, we are. Oh, stop, Eric. Stop. And here we are at my truck. Ta-da!